to show you another very easy yet versatile application of these fantastic vegan chicken tenders. So these come straight out of the freezer, and this is the standard size. And I just want to show you, we're going to be flattening these a little bit because we're going to be making a very classic dish, an Israeli Schnitzel. So this is actually popular. This is a dish that was started in Vienna, but it has been absorbed as a favorite now in Israel as well. The original dish was with veal, and then in Israel it's often made with chicken. And the chicken breasts then are pounded between 2 sheets of paper. So we're actually going to be doing that with our nuggets. Traditionally, the chicken breasts were pressed and flattened with a hammer, but all we're going to be doing is using a rolling pin to flatten these chicken tenders to make them a little thinner than they are as they come out of the freezer. So number one, make sure that you defrost them to room temperature, and then just place them between 2 pieces of paper and just take your rolling pin and gently push down. We want to keep them intact, so we're just increasing them in size and making them a little thinner. You can do this ahead of time, and just be careful not to create them too wide, make them too big so they don't break. So you can see the original version is much smaller, and then they become larger after they've been flattened. Now, you just want to use any type of breadcrumbs. Here I have some traditional breadcrumbs, a little bit of seasoning in here, a little bit of parsley, some cayenne pepper for a little bit of heat. I even have some sesame seeds, but you can do any type of flavoring you like. You can make it as big and bold and flavorful or as plain. It's depending upon your application in your kitchen. And in here is just a very basic batter that you'll be using to coat your cutlets and then into the breadcrumbs. It's really important that you have your oil up to a nice hot temperature. I recommend at least 170 degrees C. You also just want to gently coat these in your batter. And then I have used a nice crispy breadcrumb, a fine breadcrumb. You don't want to use something that's too big and like a panko. It would be too bold. It would be too big for this. Now straight into the fryer. Just until golden brown. So this dish is so popular, but it's also very plain. Once these come out, typically it's served with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and nothing else. It's world famous, and that's why so many people love it. Kids and old people alike, because it's very delicious, hearty, filling, and basic. You won't notice the difference between this and traditional chicken because it looks the same and the texture is identical. So here you have our Israeli Schnitzel. All vegan, all delicious. And I'll let you know in the comments if this is kosher. Now let's try the taste test. Delicious.